Hello, my name is Bigedal Kılıç and I'm from Turkey and I'm 51 years old. And about 4 years ago, right after COVID crisis, I got really sick and my tinnitus suddenly increased, intensified, and developed new scary sounds after some nasty ear infections and some dental procedures. I'm bone deaf from my left side, so I was practically always afraid losing my right side also. So it was a very, very hard period for me to understand really what's going on. After this period, I was totally lost, depressed, and worried. And I visited a lot of ENT doctors and some other neurological doctors, and I got a really nice, very good MRI to identify or to understand what's going on. And simply there was nothing, and I was totally fine. My inner ears, my hearings were fine. So there was nothing to be done basically. And then my journey started. I started just browsing the internet to find out, because in my country you cannot find many resources about tinnitus. So I browsed internet, Googling a lot of websites, some teachings from there. It was really not very good period for me. And then I found Julian. And Julian was talking about what it is, what I'm going through. And I watched his videos. I watched his I downloaded the apps, and I tried to understand, and I bought his book from Amazon, and I read it really carefully. But I was still having hard time to understand. I'm a not very easy convincing person actually, so I was still lost. So I requested Julian to get a conference with me, to get a consulting for me, and we agreed. And then my life started to change, because he was really very calm, very promising, and really knew what he was talking about, which was very important for me for that point. And we had some sessions together, and at that point I started to heal. But it was not a very easy period. It is very easy, very, very important to understand that. It's a lot of ups and downs. Sometimes I was getting a lot of spikes, really high spikes, and I was really scared. And at that point I was calling Julian or just sending an email, and he was always there for me. He was always trying to calm me down, and it was working. And I remember that he was saying, I promise, a lot of time, and the spikes were going down, and then I was being okay, and the period get longer and longer and longer, and finally I didn't get the spikes a lot anymore, or not at all. And right now I think myself as a healed person, but tinnitus is always there when you accept it, when you understand it, when you don't scare it, then you just start to get along with your life, and everything just calms down eventually. The only triggering point here is believing, and I see most of people don't believe anything. They just complain. And Julian was incredible teacher about that, and diverting my point of view to life from not believing to believing point, and trusting my body, how to heal my body, how to heal my soul and emotions, which is very important in this process. And now I can say I'm fine. I'm in menopause right now, which is another intense period for me. So it's not that easy, but I will totally be fine, and hopefully everything's gonna be wonderful again. Thank you, Julian, for your beautiful soul and for your beautiful website and everything. Thank you.